What is up, everybody? Taco Bandit here for another Taco Tuesday. So driving around here in southwestern Virginia where I live, you see a lot of trucks, and there's a whole wide array of people driving the trucks and a whole wide array of the trucks that they're driving. And a lot of people ask me, me being a Tacoma owner and, making all these videos and everything, is the Tacoma a good truck for them? Is it enough for their needs? Would it fill their needs? And, is it really just enough truck, or do you need to go with a domestic half-ton or something like that? Personally, I feel like a Tacoma is a fine truck, or else I wouldn't have bought one. But I'm not the average person. I am living by myself. I, don't have a full family to haul around with me everywhere, and I'm mainly just going back and forth to school and work. Most people, I would say, aren't using their trucks to haul and tow every single day. I realize a lot of people do haul and tow, and I think that's fantastic. And if you do that all the time, I can completely see why you may not look at a Tacoma, and you may look at a diesel truck or something a little larger to fill those needs. But I would say for the majority of people, just going about your daily routine, this is more than enough in terms of size. Actually, over the weekend, Chrissy and I went to a car show, and they had a whole array of 1950s and 1960s Ford trucks and Chevy trucks. And, when I was riding in, I was beside some of those trucks, and, they're just your single cab, 5-foot and 6-foot beds. None of those were the 8-foot, full-length beds. And, that got me thinking, that's what people had for a very, very long time. And that was not an issue. A lot of people drove the single cab short bed trucks, and that was perfectly enough for them every single day. The majority of trucks on the market today, with the half tons included, are really meant to be very comfortable, kind of luxury cruisers almost. You're not going to take a Ford F-150 Limited or a Chevy High Country or anything like that out through the mud. You may, but the majority of people won't. And, there's nothing wrong with that. They're just building more and more comfortable trucks. But they are losing some of the ground clearance and capabilities and the ruggedness that we fell in love with trucks for. With this truck, I have spent a few months with it now, and it is very comfortable. I'm not going to lie. You have your Bluetooth, your navigation, all sorts of screens, and heated seats and everything else around you, but it's still very rugged feeling, and it's still a very capable truck. I do have a locker, I do have crawl control and multi-terrain select and everything like that, and I feel like while this truck is considerably more advanced than the second generation and possibly even more capable, it's definitely more comfortable. So it's sort of the best of both worlds. You're not just giving up all your capabilities for a comfortable vehicle. You kind of have both with this new Tacoma. A lot of people told me when I bought my last Tacoma, the second generation Tacoma, that that would probably be my last small truck. Before too long, I'd want to trade up into a big boy truck and go with a Chevy 1500 or a Ford F-150 or something like that. Obviously, I didn't listen to what they said, and I ended up with another Tacoma. Was that the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do? It really depends on the person. I don't have a reason to haul around all kinds of stuff and all kinds of people and tow and everything else, and it didn't make sense to me to get a bigger truck. I get 21 miles to the gallon in this truck. It's very comfortable, it suits all my needs, and it's not bigger than it has to be. This truck is fine in the woods. My last truck was fine in the woods, and for hunting and fishing and hauling around my dirt bike and everything else, it really makes a lot of sense just to go with a truck that's this size. I don't need anything bigger. It's really easy to park and handle and move around and everything else, and really I don't need anything more. So it's been great to share all of this with you and to read all your comments and everything like that. A lot of you all have really stated that you love Tacomas and everything like that, and I personally really agree. If you do find that you need something bigger than a Tacoma, even a double cab Tacoma, the Tundras can be bought for right around the same price right now, since they are an older truck, and that may be a good option for you. You will be sacrificing a little bit of fuel economy and a little bit of ease of drive per se, with it being a bigger truck, but overall it's still a fantastic vehicle. So thank you all for sharing this experience with me, and for all the comments and everything like that. I really enjoy bringing you all these videos, and I really appreciate all the support. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.